guys, it's Stacy Thursday and welcome to Weight Loss Diaries. Yes, I missed last week. I was having some computer problems. Well, actually, my video was not getting uploaded to YouTube, so I missed one. But that one is not too bad here. I got kind of some poor lighting because I've got things in the way of my natural lighting. But anyways, I'm here. So I haven't weighed in for a couple weeks, and I think the last time I weighed in, I was down like 2 pounds from when I started, like 216 or something. So it's been a couple weeks, and this week I am actually up a pound and 4. So I keep bouncing back for these same 2 pounds, pound, half a pound. Good news, I've really been maintaining, or I have been, not gaining weight, and I've been gaining weight for months on end here, and it's not what I want, but I stopped this vicious cycle of going up. So that's a big plus for me. Yeah, so my eating's been half and half, kind of good, kind of bad. There's just some motivation, which I might cover actually on my personal page really soon here. So I'm going to get to the topic of the week. The topic of the week was, we were supposed to kind of tell us like what we did during the day, or what is our menu, our exercise routine, typically during my day. And it's really hard because right now I haven't been able to establish again a good routine. Hence, that's probably why I'm kind of maintaining. What I can say is, okay, in the past, before I started really caring or really tried to lose weight, my exercising was hit or miss, minimal to nothing. I have a job where I walk all over. I'm very active that way, and if we had to go places, I was active, but no, I didn't make a conscious effort to, go for my walk, get some type of like extra physical activity in. And my eating, I just pretty much ate what I want, when I want, and as much as I want. I mean, what can you say? That's how we got where we were. I think a lot of my problem, is I snack in between. I work from home, and I have access to food all the time, and so I just get, that boredom eating, stress eating, entertaining eating, victory eating, all that type of stuff. And that's kind of like what I did in the past. I just ate what I want, didn't think about how much I ate that day, how many calories, just nothing. So when I really started getting serious, how many years ago, a few years ago, what did I do? Well, what I said when I was really on plan, I made like 5 or 6 staple, I actually will not. I would not eat past like 6 o'clock or in the evening. I would not eat pizza, French fries, anything that was, candy, chips, that stuff. I made sure I got up to 100 to 100 and so many ounces of water daily. And exercise, that's where I think I had lost my first majority of my weight, is I really kicked it in the butt with exercise. I'd exercise anywhere from 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours a day, almost 6 to 7 days a week. Once in a while, about 6, sometimes average 7 days a week. So, I start my morning with daycare and stuff, I would sit and I would do crunches and floor exercises and stuff as I'm playing with the children, because you always can do that constantly. And then when my age brackets were older and I didn't have a lot of small ones, I had my treadmill downstairs in the big playroom area, and I could just stand on that and walk, at a decent pace or whatnot for a good half hour or more, where the kids had their, free time that we had. So, then I'd exercise then. And then sometimes when they would go to sleep, I would do something. When daycare was over, then I would maybe do another 30 minutes of cardio or something else like that. On top of then, I used to do an aqua aerobics class at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock that night. So, I was exercising 2 to 3 times a day to get all those minutes in. Now, it's great because it does your body good. It's effective. But as I'm finding, as I'm getting older here, in the reality of it is, a person can get really burnt out and feel like it's a full-time job. I was working a full-time job, then I was doing a full-time job at weight loss, and then being a full-time mother and wife. So yeah, it gets kind of burns you out, a little excessive. Now my eating was, well, I ate a small breakfast in the morning. I cut out, I had like hot cereals and stuff like that. Then I'd always have a tea with my morning breakfast to fill me up. Then I'd have like a nice cup of green tea, 10, 11 o'clock, something like that. And then I would eat at noon. And then I would, I think, have another cup of tea at 3 or something when I'd have snack with daycare kids and have a small dinner. And then I think I'd get one can of Diet Coke in the evening, and that was my special treat if I made it during the day. That was like my cigarette and that thing that I really look forward to. What I cut out most, like I said, I cut out really eating out. And if we did eat out, I watched, it was Subway. Pretty much when I was really on track, there was no French fries, there was no whatever. Maybe once or twice a month I had like a good meal. I had a basic meal out with my family. Just because, you have to live. I have a family. I have a very active family. I had to. The really sad and downside part of it is during all of that, it was great. I was focused. I was making it happen. But it's sad to say, when I was saying how much I was exercising, and I avoided situations and parties and isolated myself because of my weight loss. And I'm sad to say that is the only way I can do it. And that's why I'm having a hard time right now, because I'm having a hard time getting back into that seclusion where I would skip Sunday suppers with my husband's family at least once a month, because we were having them a couple times a month, because of the temptation and how hard it was to not overeat. Or she always had it was always like birthday parties and stuff that we'd go there for, so there'd always be cakes and ice creams. And even though I'm not a big eater like that, you don't have to be. If it's there in front of you and you're socializing with the family and it just sits there, you want to eat it. So I'm really sad that, and I think that's why I'm having a hard time now, is that I'm having a hard time sacrificing sporting events. We have a lot of traveling things going on with all of our girls, and it's been really hard for me to focus and buckle down, because we're packing and organizing every weekend. It's been very stressful and exhausting, and that's why I think I'm having a hard time focusing right now on that, because we have so many things going on. I don't know if I've done this as meticulous as Denise wanted. I'm sorry, but right now I'm kind of mixed up, and it's hard for me to remember how I did it, because I kind of just put myself in the zone, and I neglected, a lot of things. Not in a bad way neglected. I thought for myself. I took care of myself, and I really did. And so I think I just kind of blinded it all out. I just got into a routine, which I don't even, like I said, I couldn't tell you what I really ate, because I just ate as clean, fruits, vegetables, changed to a lot of whole wheat things, and cut out sugars. And that's something that I'm having a hard time doing. Not like major sugar I eat, but I think the sugar really helped cutting out certain processed stuff. And that's what I kind of did in the past. And upping my exercise. I'm having a hard time with my exercise yet, because I'm still really having, it just sounds like a broken record, but I'm so sick of it. Still having a lot of knee pain. And then when you're not focused with that, it's like I can do some of the work, but I'm kind of mentally drained that I can't do the hard workout and work that I used to do. So I feel like a failure, because I'm not being able to live up to knowing my potential that I have been able to work out in the past. So when I do any little bit, decent good walk, if I haven't got exhausted, and panting and everything from it majorly, I feel like it's a failure. It's not a good enough workout, when reality is, I guess, any type of movement and any type of working out is better than nothing. So when I get on a better routine, I will definitely try to check back and let you know how I'm doing.